Hey you guys, it is Matthew. I wanted to just update you guys. I never told you guys this, but I'm actually taking this pill, which prevents you from catching HIV. I don't have HIV. It's a pill that prevents you from catching HIV, and it is called PrEP. I'm gonna butcher the whole word. Oh wow, I just covered the screen. I'm gonna butcher the whole word, but it stands for, I'm literally Googling this. That's how prepared I am for you guys. It stands for pre-exposure prophylaxis. So basically, to dumb it down, it's a pill that prevents you from catching HIV. Now, it's not a pill where you just take one time or one time before you're about to have sex and you're just like Superman. For it to work properly, you have to take it every single day. And when you first start taking it, for it to be of high potence, you have to take it every day for a week. So 7 days you should be on. It should be of its actual use. So that's what I'm on. And for anyone curious to know if there's any side effects, there haven't been any side effects for me personally. I was told when I first start taking it, the initial days, I'll experience more than likely a headache, diarrhea, upset stomach. I think those are just like generic things that doctors just tell you. I personally didn't experience any of that except maybe diarrhea, but after that, everything is back to normal. Now, would I recommend taking it? Yes, if you're sexually active, like if you know who you are, you know what type of person you are. If sex is your thing, and you want to be protected, more than just using a condom, then this pill is definitely recommended in my book. But me personally, I'm not sexually active anymore. And it's funny, I wasn't on PrEP and I was just like, I was all over the place. But now I'm on PrEP and like I'm so selective with who I hook up with, like who I have sex with. And this is me on PrEP. And remember, PrEP only prevents you from getting HIV. People will take this, aka me, and think they're Superman, and then you wake up with a scare down there and you're like, okay, and it just gives you a wake-up call on life. This only protects you from HIV. You can still get STDs. You can still get syphilis. You can still get chlamydia, like all those stuff. You can still get that shit. So just be advised. Like, that's why it's just funny to me, because it's like it's a higher protection, but it's like you're gonna have to use a condom regardless. You know what I mean? It's yeah, you're gonna have to use a condom regardless. Like, sex is such an amazing and tricky thing to do, because God, with the right person, it's like awesome, but it's like when hooking up, you got to be careful, because honestly, you cannot just go off a word of mouth. Yeah, I'm clean. You know what I mean? And I heard that's actually really offensive to say I'm clean, so I'll be more mindful. But when I heard the word clean, like when I use it, I just think of like, honestly, I just think of STDs. I don't even necessarily think of like HIV. But yeah, you can't go off a word of mouth, like for real, like, because half of these boys that be saying they clean, either they're lying or they just think they're clean because they got tested 3 months ago and they were clean, but been hooking up with about 5 guys since then. And just because they don't see no signs, they're clean. You know what I mean? Sex is just so damn, you gotta be careful who you hook up with. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Team masturbation over here without porn. That's a whole nother video. But I try not to like watch porn anymore, because I feel like it definitely messes up your sexual psyche, and also it turns you into just a lazy person. It's very distracting, and use your imagination when you masturbate. I'm telling you, you'll feel so much better after. I got a text, sorry about that. You'll feel so much better versus masturbating to porn. But anyways, back to the topic. No side effects I experience, but I will say this pill is actually very expensive. It runs me about $1,600 a case of 30 pills, and my Medicare center, they gave me 3 months worth, and 1,600 times like 3 is like 4,600, 40 in the 4,000s, and I'm only covered by that because of my insurance, and there's this copay card where I don't have to pay a copay, but that copay card only covers up to a certain amount of money. So once that money runs out, I'm gonna have to pay out of pocket, and I'm like, ugh. Is it worth it, considering I'm not sexually active already? You know what I mean? And I can just use a condom. So it's like, really, you really just gotta, I guess, decide for yourself. I mean, it's not a mandatory pill. If you're not, if you don't use a condom, then yeah, it's definitely mandatory, because there's some people who are like so adamant with not using a condom, like if you've ever been on Grindr, you know what I'm talking about. Like, guys actually get offended that you tell them that you play safe. It's like, you play safe? Block. But yeah, I'm on PrEP. We'll see how long I'm on it. I have like about 2 months worth left, and my doctor actually recommended me to this other copay insurance company that can cover the costs, because I'm on one right now, and I think I've used most of it up. It's very confusing, but he referred me to another company that will take care of the heavy charges. But if not, I'm probably gonna be off of it, to be honest, because it just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm just gonna use a condom, you know what I mean? You know, or just, you know, just get to know somebody. Like, this hookup culture, like, you can't trust people. It's just like, it's not worth it. Team masturbation with no porn. But yeah, that's it. I'm on PrEP. If you're sexually active and you don't use a condom, definitely look into getting it. There are co-pay insurances that can cover that. Just talk with your doctor, or go to like a nearby LGBT clinic. They'll literally let you know like all the info you need to know on PrEP. And yeah, that's about it. Let me actually recommend you guys to my my copay card, just in case your doctor, who don't really know nothing about the LGBT community, they're like, what? Because one of my doctor's office, they asked me like, what is PrEP? And they actually thought I had HIV and I was taking it to like manage it. I was like, no. But this is it. This is the card. It's by, if you can see it, it's by Gilead, Gilead. And it is it's literally a copay card. And yeah, it covers your copay, what you would pay from your insurance. And yeah, so it's called Gilead, Gilead. Talk to your doctor, mention that to them, and yeah, if you want to go on PrEP, you can use it. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.